As I was enjoying my usual morning walk around the ship, I noticed that something had appeared overnight, and here it is, the beautiful gingerbread village. So it's sort of lunchtime, isn't it, on the 8th of December. This morning we had breakfast in the cabin. Cunard are one of the few remaining cruise lines that still offer a really good choice of room service that's largely included in your cruise fare. Here's a quick look at the menu. If you want to check it out in more detail, just pause the screen. So our room service breakfast has arrived. We ordered it for between 9 and 9:30 and it's arrived at 8 minutes past 9, so that's really good service. So this is my breakfast, and it's quite amazing that you can get a full cooked breakfast like this delivered to your cabin. It's one of the things that Cunard do and not a lot of other cruise lines do. So this top one's part of Lindsay's. What have you got, Linz?
Cheese
And apricots and walnuts.
and cold meats.
Salami and cold meat. That looks alright if you fancy it.
I thought it would be different.
And then you've got muffins and pastries and things. No bread. That's strange. And that was nice.
Yeah.
On time. We ordered it between 9 and 9:30 and it arrived about 10 past 9, didn't it? You were yours? Chose the wrong thing?
Well, I thought I would try the cold meats and the cheeses, which I quite like from time to time. But I think their choice of meats and cheeses were not to my liking. You don't get a choice of what you have, it's just, you know. So I don't think I would do that again, but I'm not quite sure what I would choose next time. I'd have to have another think about that.
And I had a cooked breakfast and it was warm. It was as warm as it was in the dining room.
Except that you had a very cold plate.
I had a very cold plate, so I had to eat it quickly because it was getting colder by the second. But
so you kind of had to do everything in reverse. You had to eat that and then have your cup of tea. And
Yeah. But that was.
But the tea was nice. As a
tea was very nice. Yeah.
Nice big jug of hot water.
Hot water. Yeah.
So you could have more than one cup of tea.
Yeah, that was good. So yeah, that was good. And then we popped up to the Winter Garden, haven't we?
Yeah. We didn't take part in the quiz, but we were sat on the side and we got 17 out of 20.
We got 17 out of 20, yeah.
So that would have been all right.
Yeah, and then we chat to Bob and Holly and Alfie. Nice chat. Yeah.
So now we're back to sort of lunchtime-ish. We're sort of regrouping. We need to go to reception to find out what's happening about the box tonight.
Yes, because we haven't received our invite and what time we meet and where we meet.
And that will really kind of affect the rest of the day.
It will, yeah.
So that'll be on tonight. And see the show and then take it from there. Really.
Formal night.
We've got this afternoon to work out yet. We think we might go for a walk around the deck.
Around the deck, yeah.
See how blustery it is out there.
Yeah, it's still quite choppy. It's what, 5 metre seas, the captain said. So we'll go out and have a look around, maybe take you with you and show you what the sea state's like.
But it's alright because he said that in between the showers it's going to be dry.
Dry, yeah. He's got a wicked sense of humour, this captain. I do like him. And we did indeed pop out for a quick stroll, and this is what we found. The sea was a little bit choppy, but it was actually quite pleasantly warm. Is it warm out here?
Yeah.
It's not too bad at all, is it?
I'm
I was quite
surprised. I don't know what it's going to be like around the other side, but this is quite surprising.
So we've come out for our stroll now. Oh, there's some shipping over there anyway. There's some reasonably large waves. The sound is just lovely, isn't it? It's great to be outside. As the temperature was pleasant, we decided to walk a little further afield, and we strolled up to deck 10 at the front of the ship. And here we found some quoits courts. And we'll just continue to walk along the deck now. So this is the upper pool deck. A seating area up here. We walked towards the aft of the ship where we found more comfortable seating areas, and then we could look right back to the very aft of the ship. We continued our exploration of the open upper decks and returned to the bow of the ship where we found some shuffleboard courts and a pickleball court and also this beautiful viewpoint. While we were here, we thought it would be rude not to check out the shuffleboard courts, as it's one of our favourite deck sports on a ship. I'm not going to say who won on grounds of self-preservation. Then guess who appeared round the corner? Yes, it was our friends Paul and Carol, and who'd have thought that in all their cruises they've done, they've never actually played shuffleboard before. Carol turned out to be an absolute natural. When we went back inside the ship, we bumped into this extremely popular pastime on board Cunard ships. We've just never plucked up enough courage to give it a go ourselves. So what have you got there, lovey?
I've got a tipsy reindeer.
Tipsy reindeer? Well, go for it.
I just sort of want to know. Do you like? Because I sense that there's...
That gives a different taste to the Prosecco. It's quite nice actually. We can't work out what's in the bottom though.
No, so great.
As long as it's not reindeer poo, we're alright.
The voice.
When we returned to the cabin, we found that our invitation for our private box for the theatre had arrived. We were really excited. This was a first for us on any ship, let alone on Cunard, and we thought it was reasonably priced at a cost of $60 per couple, plus a 15% service charge. We were escorted into the anteroom where each table was laid out with an individual box number, and to greet us there was a cake stand full of tasty bites, including truffles and chocolate dipped strawberries. We were also served some blackberry bellinis as a welcome drink.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that
That's nice.
out of 10?
That's a good 8.5.
Oh really? It's a good...
Any thoughts?
Oh. Yeah, that's fresh and fruity and really refreshing. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I quite like that one. Good? Not good?
Better strawberries.
Well, it's that time of year, isn't it? It's winter. Winter strawberries are not the same. They're forced strawberries. That strawberry's a good one. It's ripe as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can see it's red inside. I'm not sure about the white chocolate with them actually. Alright. Cheers, Lynn. Cheers, Arthur.
Cheers all.
Thank you. Just before the show, we were escorted to our private box by one of the Cunard busboys, as only they know how. When we arrived, we were greeted by another beautiful plate of truffles and a half bottle of champagne, which was beautifully poured for us by our own personal attendant. If you'd like to read about our experience, there's a blog post on our website, kengoescruising.co.uk. Thanks very much to Paul and Carol for filming this, and there they are sat in the front row of the theatre waiting for the show to start. So, you better try what this one's like. Oh,
A bit different from the last one, that's good.
Not my favourite. It's alright.
It'll get better as it goes down the
I
bowl.
think the chocolate, the sweetness of the chocolate and then the dryness of this takes a while to adjust to, I think.
Okay. Keep trying.
So what's your opinion of the shampoo then, dear?
It's very wet.
Yes, and?
No, it wouldn't be my favourite either.
No.
But it's alright. It comes with the thing, so it's alright.
Yeah, it's fine. We're unable to show you footage of the show due to copyright, but let's say in our opinions, you haven't missed much. So Lynn, tonight we had our first experience of a box.
Yes, we did. It was very nice too.
Nice, yeah.
I can tell you exactly what we had.
Yeah.
We had finger desserts and a champagne cocktail, and that was followed by champagne and chocolates in the box, ready for the performance of the night's show.
Laurent Perrier champagne.
Yeah.
It was alright actually, isn't it? A bit different after eating all that sweet stuff. It's sort of...
Yeah, but once you got used to it, it was fine.
And the show?
Oh dear.
One way or another?
Well, it's nice to see something with a little bit of up-tempo music.
And more modern music.
Yeah. And it was very well performed. The music was nice, the singing was reasonably good, the dancing was very good. But why would you have a brand new show with a production that's that bad?
Lacking in scenery.
Well, there wasn't any scenery.
No, there wasn't.
There was a few boxes as props.
That needed painting.
They badly needed painting. And then they had a couple of ladders, which apparently related to train tracks, so we were told.
Yeah.
Didn't get it as that at all. It's a shame because it had the makings of being a really good show.
Yeah, it did.
It didn't need an awful lot of scenery behind it, but it just needed something to give it that.
There was no story though, was there?
Well, no.
And some of it, that dancing sequence in the middle where they were ballroom dancing.
Well, it was a bit like a pas de deux. Nobody knows why it's
Nobody
there.
knows why it was there,
Yeah.
Unrelated. So, and then from there we went up to the Commodore Club.
Yes, we had a nice, quiet couple of drinks in the Commodore Club.
Well, we met with Bob and Holly and Alfie.
Yes.
And we had a nice little chat with them, and then later we were joined by Paul, Carol and Ed. And that's when it all went downhill, really.
Yeah. Jokes being told.
Horrible jokes.
Horrible pantomime. Cracker jokes, you know, really bad ones.
Yes, but we had a great time.
It was funny. Yes, it was very funny. So,
a few more drinks.
Yeah, a few more drinks.
Ed fell asleep.
Yeah.
Tired. He's had a long day.
He has had a long day.
Yeah, and now we're getting ready for bed to meet up tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, to head off into Gibraltar for a pub crawl.
Pub crawl. Wait.
Yeah, we shall see.
As if we haven't had enough.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Night.
If you're enjoying our Queen Victoria content, then please subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing and ensures you can see the rest of the series. Hi and good morning from a very sunny Gibraltar.
Yes, we're just out checking the temperature, aren't we?
Checking the temperature.
Because we're off into town very shortly.
Yeah, so it's chilly but sunny.
Yes.
But dry.
Yes, and dry and likely to stay that way all day.
So we're meeting up with the gang soon, aren't we? And then getting the shuttle into town and then seeing what happens.
Yeah, see where well, we know where it's going to take
Shopping, and we know we're going to the pub. So we're probably going to have a bit of breakfast up there, aren't we?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Having a fire.
Well,
as if we need it.
Maybe just have a bacon sarnie or something. But anyway, we'll see. We'll take you with us.
And look what we've got behind us.
What's behind us? Who is it?
It's the Navy.
Oh yeah. The Navy are coming in behind us. Well, don't quite know what sort of ship that is, but we'll ask Bob later.
Yes, Bob will tell us
Bob
later.
will tell us, yeah. And so we walked along the quayside before entering the Gibraltar cruise terminal. It's always been a very smart, well-kept terminal, and in there you'll also find access to a lot of duty-free products. Always worth a look. The sights of Gibraltar, eh? As you leave the cruise port on the left-hand side, there's a small kiosk where you're able to buy shuttle tickets to take you in and out of Main Street. The cost is £4 for a return ticket, but remember, they only take cash. The shuttle buses drop you off at a roundabout just before the entrance to Casement Square. If you're feeling energetic, of course you can walk in. It's about a 15 to 20 minute walk. We've been to Gibraltar on many occasions before, but never visited at Christmas, so we were keen to see what the Christmas decorations were like. We continued to wend our way up through Main Street towards our destination of choice, being the Angry Friar pub. We love this pub. It's nothing special, but we just really fell in love with it about 20 years ago and can't stop going back there. And on this occasion, we dragged all our friends with us. Today was a very special day as it was Holly's birthday, and that's why we all congregated together at the Angry Friar for a spot of breakfast and maybe a drink or two. Well, it seems like we got the drinks first on this occasion.
Very sweet. I can decorate my cabin.
In Gloucester? Well, that's the thought that counts.
Bob then presented Holly with a very special gift. It was so nice to be included in her birthday celebrations, and thank you, Bob, for the very special treat that you gave us all.
Hi, it's Claire Sturgis here, and we're back with my top 30.
And the paddle wheel that you wanted.
The Angry Friar certainly did look pretty at Christmas, but then our attention turned to some of the homemade food on offer. I wouldn't call it a gastropub, their pie and chips was really good. At this point, Bob and Holly left us and we went back down through Main Street to do a little bit of shopping. I remember the first time we visited Gibraltar, we just couldn't believe the prices of the spirits. Our next port of call was the Lord Nelson, where we had a few more drinks, and after a while we were joined by Vicky and Stuart. I think by the time we left we were well and truly in the Christmas spirit. We come up into the buffet tonight for dinner, and wow, we've got a nice going lamb curry and special fried rice, and it's really flavoursome and hot. So we just had a lovely dinner in the buffet. Curry and cheese and ham 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 and ham. See? And now we come into the Winter Gardens and we're here. We're going to win the quiz tonight. What's it about?
Got no idea.
What's the quiz about? I'll just spin around and see the clever people in our team.
Oh my.
See, Holly, it's her birthday. Hi, Holly. Happy birthday. It's Lindsay. There's Alfie, our film specialist. Carol is specialist on, what are you specialist on, Carol?
Writing. I'm good at writing.
Oh, she's good at writing. And Paul is our music specialist.
And eating lamb curries.
Yeah, and pinching food off your plate. So, Linz,
Here we are again.
back home into the cabin this evening after having a really good day today.
Yeah. Yeah, we had our day in Gibraltar, which was really good.
Yeah.
We had a stroll down to the Angry Friar.
Yeah. Where all eight of us,
All eight
wasn't
of
it?
us.
All eight of us had
Brunch.
and a few beers together. Really nice. And it was Holly's birthday, so we had a bit of a small birthday celebration.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Bob,
Yeah, thank you for that.
for your treat. And then we left there and we did some shopping, didn't we?
We did. All of us did a little bit. Well, most of us did a bit of shopping, or window shopping, either way.
You found the gin,
We did.
Sixsmiths.
Yes.
We
We had the last bottle.
We had the last bottle, yeah. And we bought our other duty-free bits and
Yeah, we
pieces.
did.
Popped into the
Lord Nelson.
Lord Nelson. We had a few beers in there, didn't we?
A couple of beers, yeah.
Then came back to the ship, got ready for, well, we got ready because we were going to go out to sail away.
Yeah, but they sailed away almost as soon
Early.
as we got on.
Yeah, because it was all aboard time was 5 o'clock, and we got back about 4:30, didn't we? But they were sailing at 4:45.
And as everybody was on, they decided they would sail earlier.
Yeah.
That's fine, but it didn't give us a chance to go out to sail away, really.
No.
But anyway, we did different things. We went and met up with the others again for a bit of a drink. And
Then we had the captain's,
it was the captain's
well, the loyalty
the loyalty
chat, and the captain couldn't make it because he was called away on an emergency.
Yes.
And then we saw him half
Having
an hour
his dinner.
later having his dinner up in the buffet. So we did that. Strange.
We met up with Paul Edwards.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Who's good friends with an ex-work colleague of mine. So that was quite nice to have a chat with him. So hello if you're watching.
And the third engineer, who I can't remember his name now. Really, really nice guy.
Really nice to speak to them.
Yeah. But very strange timing. So we were on first sitting, which is 5:30, and the get together we were invited to was 7 o'clock. So with the speed that service is on here, you'd have never have made it if you'd gone into dinner.
And the strange thing was that the other party, because they had two,
5:10.
that was at 5:15.
Yeah.
So I presume those would have been second sitting people.
Don't know.
Who knows?
But timings were rather
It was
strange.
a bit strange. And then we went upstairs into the buffet.
Into the buffet. Oh, I had lovely curry and fried rice. It was lovely. And then I had for afters, I had some lovely ham and cheese and biscuits.
Don't ask me what I had because it was a mixture. I have no idea what I put together, but it was very nice.
Very nice.
And since then we've just been we went
Chatting.
We went up into the Commodore Club and
No, before that we went and did the quiz.
oh yeah, we did the quiz.
And we did quite well, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It was what was it called? Gridlock.
Yeah.
And we did quite well. We didn't get that much wrong, and we were in the upper end, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
We just didn't bet enough on the last one. But
Well,
it still wouldn't. We
No,
still
we
couldn't
still
have
wouldn't
won.
have won.
We'd lost by that time.
but anyway,
It was good fun.
Yeah. Then a quiet drink with Bob and Holly and the Commodore Club and a bit of a chat.
And now bedtime.
Bedtime.
So we're in Malaga tomorrow.
Much as I thought we were getting there a bit later, we're not. We're there at 8 o'clock
8
tomorrow.
o'clock. So I don't think we'll be up that early.
No, and we're not leaving till 9, so
Yeah.
we can go out a bit later and perhaps see Malaga when it's darker and when
Night,
when the Christmas lights are on.
But we are eating at 7:30.
Oh yeah. We are.
But it's still a couple of hours of darkness.
Yeah.
Anyway, night now.
Good
It's,
night.
what's it? 12:10. So
Definitely time for bed.
time for bed. Bye bye.
Night.
Next time on Lindsay and Ken, we explore more new areas of the ship. Take the shuttle bus into Malaga and climb some very steep hills. We check out some of the local inhabitants and enjoy our first ever visit to the veranda.